Yo, my guys, what's good? We're back in the stew, as you can see. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down this dark ethnic loop that you guys heard at the start of the video. So I'm going to show you each melody and the sound selection, and it's going to be fire. So don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon so you stay up to date with the producer content here. And yeah, before we get into it, don't forget, link in the description to the community drum kit, which is completely free for all my subscribers. So go ahead and do that. And yeah, with that being said, let's jump into this one. Alright guys, so I'm going to be breaking this down melody by melody. So I'm going to start with the first instrument we went with, which was this contact guitar here, Ilya Efimov. This is the MIDI I came up with here. As you can see, we're just playing a chord, and what I've done is I took the root notes down an octave like that. So, and as you can see also, we've got a few little stutters here, and you can just do that by pressing Alt-U here, and then chopping up the notes like that. And then as you can also see, we've got a staggered velocity here, just mildly. So I'll play that first melody for you so you can kind of get the feel for it. So you kind of get the vibe. Here we've just switched up the chord just to give it a little bit of variety at the end of each 4 bar there. So next I layered in a sound from Scorch. And what I've done is I've used the chord generator. So we're in G minor, so I've got the chord generator on here. You have to click it actually on. And then I've just got one note playing because it's going to play anything in the G minor scale. And I'm using the synth keys chord tune sound. And this is kind of what I came up with on its own. And then I'll play it in combination with the guitar. So now in context with the guitar, it sounds something like this. Just like a nice little ambient stab. And that is just a really good thing about Scorch, is like if you're stuck for ideas, you can just use the chord generator and have some fresh ideas pretty quickly. Okay, so the next melody I've come up with is kind of like a little bit of a weird one, like there's no real consistency with it. It kind of just goes down the scale. It's Noir Pure in Contact here, and I'll play this one on its own first. Got a nice octave, we've got 3 octaves there just playing there. Just for a bit of variety instead of constantly going up and down the scale there. So I'll let you hear that with the guitar as well. And next what I wanted to do, because with that Noir Pure Contact, I've panned that slightly to the right. I wanted to slightly pan this next sound, which was in BBC Symphony Orchestra, which is the Celeste. It's like some mallets basically, and I wanted to pan it to the opposite side. So I wanted the piano and this sound to kind of go back and forth between each other in the mix. So this is what this one sounds like. So now in context with that, it really starts to create an atmosphere. And to me, at this point, the only thing that was missing was some kind of like woodwind. So I went into Contact here, the Balkan Orchestra, we've got the Duduk tenor here, and these are the notes we played. So I'm just going to play this in combination because it just sounds really sparing, like just on its own. So I'll let you see the notes play. Lastly, on top of that, we added a bass from Scorch. So I'm going to show you the preset for that. This is the Snow Barns bass, and in combination with everything, it sounds like this. That is literally like the whole sample deconstructed, and as you can see here, we've just got other parts. So these are the parts I preempt when there's going to be more drums. This could be the verse or part of the hook, and then this could be either like the intro or the bridge basically with the synth bass. So that's pretty much it. I'm just going to render it out to a WAV file and then basically use this and turn it into a beat. So I'm thinking let's switch this to maybe like A sharp. There we go, 300 here. That's fire. I'm going to start with these two snares here, put advanced looping on, which means we only have to fill just one bar on each. I want to layer them both up here like this. And then I want the second one to have like a bit more of a bounce like this. Use that source hat from the Colours drum kit there, like this. Just use that as well. Get that rhythm going. Use the stiff kick here. That is so heavy. That's heavy. Take it up 200 cents now. We're going to take it to C minor, see how that's sounding, because I reckon that'll be way harder. Now we can add some rolls, I think. Da 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 da. Alright guys, so I'm just going to quickly walk you through the main parts of the structures. So firstly, you can see the first 8 bars. This here is just the intro, and I've just added some flute stabs in here on top of the sample. So the sample sounds like this. So I'll play you guys the intro, and one thing I want you to note is I've got the EQ off here in an automation, and I've got the tempo set at 124 here, 126, sorry, I copied the value here. And I set that down here at 126, and then I moved this up to 134, and I've pasted that value there, so we get a an 8 BPM change when the beat drops, so it kind of speeds up a little bit. So I'll play the intro and let it drop in. Bar, reverse 808, and then add the kick. Just to make it hit really hard now. So that is the hook there. So one thing you want to note is here I've put reverse 808 before the drops, or a drum break, which is in the 8th bar here, just to make it a little bit more interesting. And then, as you can see, we stack up more drums in the second part of the hook. We add an extra open hat, we add a kick here. And then, yeah, we go into the verse, which is the next 16 bars, which is highlighted here. Start off with no drums just for a bar, then bring in some of the drums, and then bring the kick and everything back in. I've switched up the hi-hats here, just using the Fusion hi-hat MIDI kit. I've just dragged in a MIDI there, and then the same here for the drip hat close through. We've dragged in another MIDI. This was the sizzle MIDI, for example, just to keep it fresh, like just to keep it moving. Okay. Now we had a break here on the hi-hats. there's a little change I did in the 808 there. So you saw me do the triplet roll. I just switched this one up, and what I did is I chopped these up using Alt U, but still did it on the triplet grid just to get a weird sort of. It's just so bouncy and weirdly like distorted. And then as you can see in both second legs of the verse and the hook, we add the open hats, and we have the kick, and we have the more prominent parts of the drums. So yeah, that's pretty much the structure.
Yo, Jadeb, send that pack.
So that is the end of the video today, guys. I hope you guys like this one. I think it sounded pretty good with the drums on top of it as well. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments, and don't forget to give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you still haven't already. Make sure you join the community that we're building here. Also, let me know, do you want me to start a Discord for all the subscribers here? So you guys can kind of chat, network, and you can hear like exclusive updates and stuff like that. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, if you guys wanted to support the channel further, you can check the link in the description to my premium sound store. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and I'll play you a preview of the beat now.
Yo, Jadeb, send that pack. Jadeb, send that pack.